ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new live stream. I know it's been a while, but we are back nevertheless. I mean, look, there's been a lot of news to talk about in regarding to Tottenham, in regarding to England. There's been so many of this. There's so many. James MCG20, what's the point of this? Why go live on both YouTube and Instagram? Well, look, I'll tell you why. Because there's some people who just don't enjoy YouTube, so they're on Instagram, and some people would just rather go on Instagram. But yeah, and it is pointless, but we will be ending the Instagram live very, very soon. It's just to welcome people in, and then if anyone does want to continue watching it, we do post a link like this straight into the comment section, and people can go on to this link and see us on YouTube. That is the purpose. The purpose is, at the end of the day, we are going to start going live here, and after around 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whoever wants to continue watching, head over to YouTube. And yeah, so yeah, before we get in, let's say hello to a couple of people in here. So big up to Ruben Conroy, who's back in the chat. Big up to yourself, Ruben. Hopefully you are doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Obviously, guys who's not yet subscribed, please go subscribe. Big up to everyone. Big up to Jafit. Big up to who else we got in here? We got so many people on Instagram. Big up to Jeff. Big up to Tall Ski. Big up to Gavacy, Spencer. Obviously, big up to Gevar and where is he? James. So lads, we are going just as a little introduction to what we are going to be talking about. We are going to be talking about some Emerson news, the Eze news, or if there's any Eze news, Archie Gray, a little bit of Troy Parrott, a little bit about Locko, and all round really transfer news today. So guys who are on Instagram, this is your time. If any of you guys do want to continue watching, please head over to YouTube. The link is here in the description, or the link will be posted on the Spurs Live YouTube, sorry, Instagram. I'm going to be posting a link right now. Give me a second whilst I get it. Here it goes. But by the way, before we continue, I do want everyone to go on YouTube and drop a like on this live stream, and also comment down below your thoughts on Archie Gray, because we haven't really talked about it, or I haven't really talked about it at all since his signing. So anyone who's here on anyone who comments there, will bring your comment up. Sorry, 1 second. Why is this not working? What is happening? There we go. Bosh. Latest transfer news. There we go. All right. Anyone who wants to anyone who does want to come on and have their say, or does want to continue watching people from Instagram, head over to YouTube, and yeah, type in Spurs Live. The link is in the story. Have a good day. But people continued on from the YouTube community. What's happening, guys? What's happening? I think that Archie Gray was a good sign, but he will need to develop a bit more. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think he's a type of player that definitely does need to develop into a player. He's still not the finished product, just like Brennan Johnson isn't, just like I believe Pape size and Kulusevski isn't. I feel like a lot of this team is not a finished product. You got even the more you could say the more senior players, such as even Romero, Maddison. They're not. That's not their fault. I think they can still improve. They're not. They're not finished yet. They're really not finished yet. And the sky's the limit for them, really, if you think about it, in this Ange system. But there are a couple of points in this Ange system that I don't think he can play, such as having Locko, for example. Obviously, I don't watch. I don't watch Locko. Sorry, I've never watched Locko. I think he played for Lille. I think he played for Lille. No, he plays for Brest. Brest. Nah, not going to any preseason game this year. No, unfortunately not. But let's say Bradley Locko, for example. Bradley Locko, if we even start with him, let's say, he is a type of player that is a pure left back. I don't see how he fits into this Ange system. I think he's brilliant. Don't get me wrong. He gets onto his player. He gets onto his player. He's amazing. He does his job well. But for me, he's not an Ange type of player. He's a left back, pure left back. Now, I am going to get the lineup. As you guys know, I love this lineup builder. They should 100% sponsor me. Come on, I mean, seriously. Like, we're giving them promotion after promotion after promotion. But it's fine. It's all love here. It's all love here. Let's say we choose, obviously, this is a formation that I don't understand why Tottenham don't try do. Why Tottenham don't try do. So let's say we have Vicario in goal. Okay. We've got let's say we got Dragusin, Romero, and Van der Ven. Yeah. Then let's say on the right we've got Porro. Midfield of Maddison. This is if we don't this is based on what we've got right now. Maddison, and say we take a more of a slightly defensive player, but still able to go forward. What is this? But still able to go forward. So let's say we get like a Pape. Let me know your thoughts, by the way, with this lineup afterwards. Once I send it through. Udogie obviously there. What's this? All this hair coming from? Where is this? Udogie obviously there. On the right, say we start off with. It has to be Kulusevski for now. I mean, unless it's Brennan Johnson. Now let's say we start off with Brennan Johnson. On the left would obviously be Son. And up front would be Richarlison. I don't understand why Tottenham don't open up like this. Big up to Dimitrius. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you. Like this. Why does Tottenham not open up like this? Let me see if I can download this. One second. Let's see if I can get a better view on this. Yeah. Alright, this is we don't need this, we don't need this, don't need this. We do need this. There we go. Oh, not this. This. Like this type of formation. Wow, this came out really horrible. Okay, like that. Why does Tottenham not start off like this? Because, like, I really don't understand, like, why not? You've got the solid centre-backs, Dragusin, Romero, Van der Ven at 3 at the back. Okay, you got these three nicely solid at the back. Okay, which is going nice. You've got the two, well, one or more defensive midfielder, and the other one's slightly more attacking. Okay, you got the right wing back going up and forward, going up and down constantly with Udogie as well. Can come back to defend. So you've got enough solidarity here because you've got Van de Ven's pace. Van de Ven can get all the way up to here, but he can still drop deep quick enough to defend. You got Romero's leadership up here, who he can drop. He can go a bit forward and play as a DM almost at times. You got Richarlison here with his physicality, helping Porro here 1v1 because we all know Porro physicality is at best. Johnson taking on his player. We got Son here cutting in the right, and we got Richarlison as a poker. I don't understand why we don't play like this. Like, for me, this is brilliant. For me, this is class. Honestly, it's great like that. Yeah. Obviously, we are going to try and get some people on here. So if anyone does want to join, you guys are more than welcome to. Here is the link, obviously, to the StreamYard. This is the link straight up here. I'm just posting in our phone group. There we go. There we go. So we might see someone. Maybe yes, maybe no. We'll see. But anyway, continuing with this kind of lineup. Like I'm happy with this. Now, I don't know if any of you guys have been able to see any highlights of Bradley Locko, but I hope I'm saying his name correctly. By the way, excuse me if I don't. But yeah. Look, I think he's a lovely player. He's a lovely player. Just, I don't know. He's too much of a left back for me. If Ange is playing his system, I don't see how Bradley Locko joins into that system, fits into that system, because Locko he can go up and down at times, but he's mostly a left back. What's happening, T? Hopefully you're doing, mate. Hope you're doing fine, mate. Hopefully you are good, my friend. Good to see you in the chat. Sorry about that. Yes. So look, lads. I think in general we need to have more of a fight in this transfer window. We're not going for anyone. Those top players that I'm talking about that we all really want. Those Eze's, those Ivan Tonys. Who's the striker that we're going for right now? This is a problem. We're playing our first pre-season game tomorrow, and we've only got Archie Gray, Lucas Bergvall through the door. That's only. Locko has very good stats compared to other under 21 left backs. Yeah, no doubt about that. 100%, I agree with you. But so from my point of view, I don't think Locko fits Ange's system. He's got great stats, like you said. I think he's got 4 and 4. No, he's got 3. He's got 0 goals, 3 assists. Which I mean, when you put it like that, it's 3 assists. But at the end of the day, it's not about the assist for me. He's very, very young. Now, there's another player here that you can look at and you can say to yourself, yes. You can say to yourself, no. You can say to yourself, does he fit in the Premier League system? And that is Desire Doe. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I hope that's how you pronounce his name. Let me just make sure that's how. Let me see. I mean, he is He's class. He's class. That's all I've got to say. But we saw that from Porro as well, and he's one of the best right backs. Yeah, but I'll tell you what. When we signed Porro, we weren't playing with an inverted fullback. When you play inverted fullback, it's very, very different to playing a wing back. So I think with Antonio Conte, we're playing with a simple fullback or to wing back. We're playing either fullback or wing back. That's the main difference. The big difference from playing fullback to inverted fullback is you're essentially playing as a midfielder when you're playing as a fullback. You're playing as a midfielder, but then as soon as they've got the ball, you've got to go back to a regular fullback. And not many players can do that. What if players could do that, then why would we not just keep Jed Spence? Why would we not just keep Serge Reguilon? Because Reguilon, for me, is brilliant. I think he's brilliant, but he's not good enough to play the inverted role. The inverted role, you need to have quick feet. You need to have good dribbling. You got to have good physicality. You got to know where to pass the ball at what times. That's why when people were calling out Timo Werner to play a left wing back or whatever, inverted full back at time, I would say no, absolutely not. He doesn't have the brains to know where to place a pass into. That's the big difference. That's a huge difference. Big up Josh, my brother. I hope you're good. Well, my man. Good morning to everyone in the chat as well. Big up to Bryan. Hope you're good, my friend. It's good to see you. Yeah, brilliant. It's good to have Bryan in the chat. Obviously, one of my close friends in the Spurs community. I'm not very inside the Spurs community, but Bryan is a good friend. So good big up to yourself, Bryan. So look, as I was saying. Desire, I'm gonna call it Desire because I don't have to pronounce his last name. How do you pronounce his last name? Let's see. Dewey. All right, Dewey. I think his name is Dewey. Big up. Okay. Before we continue, we do have a little reunion again. But it's actually my fault. We haven't been live in a lot of time, so yeah. We have, obviously, my co-host of the channel. Big up to Matt, who's joined us. Hello, Matt. How you doing, my friend? How are you?
All right, guys.
All good. Good to see you again. Good to see you.
Yeah, apart from I'm in bed because it's freezing.
Don't even talk to me about the weather right now. Don't even chat about the weather. The weather, I mean... Wait, before we continue, guys who obviously you all know that Matt is from Spain. What is the scenes like today or 2 days after the
No, I'm not in
Euros?
Spain. I'm back in the UK. I'm back in the UK.
You're back in the UK. All right.
That's why it's so cold.
Right, I was thinking, what are you talking about? It's a bit cold and stuff. Like, well, but obviously, let's talk for a second about the Euros. We both watched the Euros. What were your thoughts after the Euros?
I think that we have a team that could have gone all the way, but I don't think we were played to the best of our abilities. But Spain were the best team in the tournament.
Yeah. It's crazy how we got to the final. I mean, yeah, we had the easiest route if you think about it, but it's crazy how we got to the final with only winning about 2 games in regular time, I think it was.
3 games. No, yeah, games. Two games. Yeah.
It's crazy. But Matt, tell me something. Let's talk a little bit Tottenham right now. The transfer window was kind of opened up now that the Euros ended. We've got the likes of Bradley Locko, who is linked with Tottenham. I don't know if you've seen any clips of him. Desire Dowie or Dew, who's also linked with us. One's a left back and the other one is a left winger that can play anywhere in that front 3 except for the striker. Now, what are your thoughts on Ange Postecoglou trying to get in another left back and an attacking option?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're positions that we need to fill. I'd like to see us be active in this window.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of places that need filling. We need a number 6. We need another winger. We could probably do with another striker, and we need cover at wing back.
100%. Now, tell me something. we've had a lot of this discussion. I mean, for the past 20 minutes, we've been kind of discussing this left back role. Now, what were your thoughts on these two individual players? Obviously, Jed Spence and Serge Reguilon. Reports have come out lately saying it's unknown whether they're part of Ange's plans for the future. And so, yeah, what are your thoughts on them two? And if you believe that they should stay, do you think they can play this inverted role?
No, I think get rid of both of them.
Yeah.
Like, I think Reguilon has more of a chance of maybe re-entering the team than Spence. But I think Spence, I don't think Postecoglou likes his attitude.
Yeah.
I think Postecoglou doesn't like his attitude. He's like, nah, Jed Spence, go away. Reguilon, I mean, he's been out on loan. I mean, can he come back in? I don't know. Probably not. Like, you don't want to just keep rehashing it. So you think, right, let's just get some fresh blood in.
I agree with you. The annoying thing is that, I mean, we talked about it so many times here, how sad this Jed Spence thing ended up. I mean, you've seen, I mean, I saw many clips of him on YouTube, obviously, because I didn't follow Nottingham Forest back in the day, when he was playing for them back in the day, well, like 4 seasons ago. But like, I didn't follow him, so I saw the clips on YouTube, and he looked unbelievable, similar to Tanguy and Donley. But now that we're getting rid of all of them, it's looking like we're doing a nice clear out, and many fans are, you know, underestimating this type of clear out that we're doing this season. Now, Matt, is there anything individual you want to talk about in the live stream today? Any certain topics you thought you wanted to have a say?
Nah, to be honest, I mean, look, the Euros is over. We move on. At the end of the day, like, did I want England to win? Obviously. Were Spain the best team in the tournament? Yes, they were. Right? Spain were the best throughout. I mean, look, like, Spain beat Croatia, Italy, France, and Germany.
Yeah, in the group stage. Yeah. Played one in the group stage. Yeah.
Croatia, Italy, France, and Germany. Right? And then England. Right? They had to beat the best teams in the world, and they won it. Right? They deserved it. So, as much as I hate that, they deserved it. And, like, I've been in Spain for 5.5 years. I come back to the UK and Spain win the Euros. I've seen some videos. Literally, they were celebrating on roundabouts. Like, it was like that. It was a big celebration, and I missed it because I'm back in the UK. But is what it is. It's not the same as obviously England winning it.
The scenes of England would have won it. Wow. I mean, you know what's driving me crazy as well. There's one individual player. You might have seen him in the social media floating around. There's one certain left back who's becoming a bit too cocky right now. I mean, he's singing this absolute pathetic song of his. It's Cucurella. I mean, he's singing this absolute pathetic song. He's saying that Haaland is scared of him. I mean, have you seen this song that he's been singing lately?
Haaland's scared of him. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Cucurella looked a lot better
this Euros.
Like, Cucurella looked a lot better because he was in a good team.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to go back to being rubbish for Chelsea again next year, so that's up to him.
100%.
Yeah, no, like, to be honest, like, it's just a mentality thing, right? I lived in Spain for 5.5 years. I've got used to them. But they just have... Cucurella is such a melt, yeah. No, like, the Spanish mentality, it's a different mentality. Like, they're very, very arrogant, and they're just like... But then that's why England struggles and other teams win. Like, it's a mentality thing. It doesn't help.
But why do you think England have had such a poor tournament? I mean, when you look at the tournament all round, okay, we really didn't face tough teams. He's faced obviously the Netherlands and Spain. Apart from them, you could say arguably Denmark was tough, but whatever. Besides, you had.
We just, mate, we didn't maximise the players in the right positions. I think there should have been a move away from, like, we were struggling, right? So a manager who sees people struggling should have literally been like, right, today, let's not start Foden. Let's put Eze in, right? Let's be like, we've got exciting young players. Use them. Like, Kane was struggling. I love Harry Kane, but I'm not gonna lie. Start with Watkins up top or Tony.
Not for the final though. Surely not.
I don't know, mate. Like he'd been struggling all tournament. And
but surely the whole team's been struggling the whole tournament, though.
Yeah, but like I don't know if it's the system that we played that maybe didn't play to Harry Kane's strengths. But the reality is, like, when you're like, okay, look at Portugal. Look at Portugal 4 years ago, or no, maybe in the World Cup. But Ronaldo was benched for a lot of it. Like, this is Ronaldo, one of the best players in the world, but at the time the manager was like, right, you don't fit in the team, so and he was benched.
But I'll tell you what, Matt, though, I really do think, sorry for cutting you off for a second, but I really do think that this England let's say failure of a tournament has been really penalised on Harry Kane. A lot of it has been penalised on Harry Kane. Now, the final, let's talk about for a second the final individually. Declan Rice lost the ball so many times in that game, yet hardly anyone's talking about it. I mean, Phil Foden wasn't in the game.
Mate, I'm not blaming Kane, but I think it was something to do with the way we were set up. Again, had we played some of the more exciting younger players, that might have brought Kane into the fold. And maybe he'd have got a bit more service, and he'd have been better.
What did you think of what did you think of this midfield though? Not for the final. I'm talking about for in general. Let's say the midfield was Mainu, Bellingham, and Rice. What were your thoughts on them three?
Yeah, I thought Mainu, Bellingham, and Rice was okay. I thought Saka should have played left back because I thought he was great when he went back there. We should have had Cole Palmer on the right and Eberechi Eze on the left.
So no Phil Foden?
No.
Yep, okay. No, fair enough.
I like Phil Foden, and he was amazing at Man City, and he fits in that Man City team. But he just, like Gareth Southgate stuck. He was like, oh, Foden, he's amazing, and he stuck with him. But he was ineffective. He wasn't doing enough. Do you know what I mean? He didn't get a single goal or assist in 7 games.
But I'll tell you what, Matt. Like, for me, in regards to that left back spot, in that left back spot, I just don't think Gareth Southgate could have won, because, and I'm saying, in terms of win the fans over. Because for me, I was thinking about this before the game. I was like, yeah, but I'm saying you got to play Saka right wing. You can't play him left back. I mean,
we've got Cole Palmer. We've got another player, and I'm not gonna lie.
But in a final,
when Saka went to left back against. Was it Switzerland?
Oh, maybe. I didn't watch one game. I didn't watch a Switzerland game fully, so it could have been.
So Saka went to left back, and he was brilliant. He was really good, right? He was actually really good, and with Cole Palmer on the pitch and Saka and Eze or whoever was up there, like, it gave us such a better attacking force, like.
Yeah. So I'm just looking now for thingy. I mean, I can't really see. I don't think it was Switzerland. Maybe it was what's the name? Netherlands, England. Maybe it was Slovakia. Maybe. No. Oh, maybe it was an in-game change. It could have been an in-game change. Is it Denmark? I'm not too sure where. I don't remember what game he exactly played. But look, I'll tell you what though. For me, I was thinking about this before the game. Now, I wasn't really thinking about Saka playing left back because I never actually saw him play left back. I was thinking like this: if Gareth Southgate chooses to go with Kieran Trippier at left back, okay, Kieran Trippier is just gonna. He's not gonna do well. He's not gonna be threatening towards goal. He's not gonna be putting those crosses like Luke Shaw does, and defensively, he's not going to be good enough because the right winger is going to eat him alive.
He's a right back.
No, I'm saying. But for that game, there's been multiple times throughout the tournament we had to play Trippier left back because Luke Shaw was injured. Now, so I was saying to myself beforehand, I was saying, all right, so if we can't play Kieran Trippier, then let's see if we play Luke Shaw. I mean, is he fit enough, number one? Can he play a full 90 minutes? Number two, he hasn't had that much game time in this England squad. And that, for me, is very, very crucial. So I was like, well, if he chooses Luke Shaw over Kieran Trippier, like, there was no win for me.
Luke Shaw's a professional. He's played enough games. He can come back into it. Like, he can come back.
I don't know.
Hey, at the end of the day,
I just thought the whole game was rubbish.
We lost to a better team.
Yeah.
I don't think Gareth Southgate. I don't think Gareth Southgate played our best teams. I think with the players we had available, we should have been a better team. We should have been a better team, and we weren't.
I mean, off the bench, it's like what you said basically. It's literally what you said. Off the bench, we can put out a literally different starting 11. So what I don't understand from Gareth Southgate is, why don't you, if you see in like this 50th minute stuff ain't changing, put on a Cole Palmer, put on an Ivan Toney instead of Kane, and make some substitutions. Don't wait till like the 80th minute to do substitutions. Change stuff around in that England team to make it completely different.
No, absolutely. Look,
team.
Gareth Southgate is gone now.
Yeah.
Southgate resigned today.
Yeah, I saw that.
So at the end, I just hope that our next manager is exciting and attacking, because England are so much better. England are so much better when they play exciting attacking football. And I just want someone to come in, give the youngsters a go, and play exciting attacking football.
Well, before I ask your name for who you want the next England manager to be, T is writing it. There's been rumours that most England players don't like Bellingham and Gordon don't like Bellingham, and Gordon has to play on the left, which would massively help Kane. So wait, before I ask you, do you mind just reacting to this comment here? What would you like? Do you agree with this? Obviously, the first bit is hard to understand, but yeah.
I have no idea if people don't like Bellingham. I've got no idea. Gordon might have helped. Gordon he'd get to the byline more than Foden. He's potentially putting balls in the box. So yeah, it might have helped Kane. I don't know. Really.
So who's the manager? Which manager do you want to succeed? Do you want to succeed Gareth Southgate? You know, you got rumours, Poch.
No idea. Absolutely no idea.
But what type of football do you want England to be playing coming up to the World Cup?
We're so much better when we play attacking football. And if you look at the players we've got, right, we've got such a wealth of players. Like, I'm not going to lie, our team was like 3 times more valuable than the Spanish team. Like, we've got very good players. So we just needed someone who can come in, play attacking football. So I want a manager who's gonna who's gonna take the reins, like, who's gonna just unleash the players. He's gonna come in. He's like, right, Eze, you are young and exciting. I'm gonna play you. Gordon, you're young and exciting. I'm gonna play you. And I just want him to. So. I don't really know who I want. There was talk There was talk of Pep Guardiola.
Hey. Oh, I wouldn't say no to that, would you?
I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't say
I could think of one actually decent person. He's been on the live stream quite a couple of times. and I wouldn't mind him being our England manager. Mr. Matt Revel, have you heard of him by any chance? I'm not. I don't know. He told me that he wants to be playing attacking football, just like you said. Actually, coincidence. And yeah, I don't know. I'm for him.
Mate, I'd be all for it, but no, like it's just, mate, it's difficult. It is difficult, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Do you think? I mean, obviously, you've seen England much more than me over the past years. Do you think Gareth Southgate is the best manager we've had since, obviously, '66?
Look, I think Southgate has been good in his pastoral role. He's come in, he's made the players believe a bit more. There's more of a connection.
Family.
Yeah. So I think there are areas that he's done well, but then if I look at the players he has at his disposal, like this is one of our best teams that we've had. So, and also I feel like other nations aren't as good as they were.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like a number of the European nations just aren't what they were. Like Germany, when they had Ballack, Closer, like they were like amazing, right?
Yeah.
They had Schweinsteiger. Yeah, like Germany were fantastic. You've then got
you had Spain when they had Iniesta,
Xavi. Like you've then got France when they had Zidane, they had Lilian Thuram, like they had Thierry Henry. Yeah. Like I just feel like the teams aren't as good as they were, yet England is full. The England team is full of like just grandstand names, like the £100 million players. You've got Bellingham, you've got Kane, you've got.
Do you think that's English hype though? Do you think that's English hype? Because you can tell that every single player, not every single player, a majority of players in that England team could go for 75 to 80 mil plus. Do you think it's English hype there?
No, because I think Spanish clubs would want them. German clubs want them. Kane went to Germany for 100 mil.
Yeah.
Kane went to Germany for 100 mil for a very obvious reason. Bellingham went to Real Madrid for a lot of money for an obvious reason. I think a lot of teams would have Foden, a lot of teams would have had Gordon, a lot of teams would have had Palmer, a lot of teams would have Eze, a lot of teams would have.
Do you remember we were linked with Palmer, by the way? Do you remember we were linked with Palmer? Literally, as City was willing to sell him, we were linked with Palmer, and then I think Levy screwed that up. I'm pretty sure something like that. But look, Matt. Let's continue with a little bit of this transfer news in regarding to Tottenham Hotspur. Now, I mean, he's on. This person's almost every single title of this of these live streams. It's Emerson Royal. He's been linked with AC Milan. What are your thoughts on that kind of move, and do you think it will fall through?
No, I think it's a good move for him. Like he's not getting in the starting lineup anymore. Look, I liked Emerson Royal. I like him as a person. I think me and him could be mates. But like at the end of the day, I think it's a good move for him. He wants regular starting football. AC Milan might be a good place for him. Like I don't think that's a bad move for. I don't think that's a bad move for him at all.
Yeah. I mean, I think also depending on how much money we get. Obviously, Levy being Levy, he's want to get every single penny out of AC Milan.
I think 30 mil would be a good price for him.
30. I mean, mate, I would literally take 20 mil. I'm not even joking. I just want him off the pay books, really. But okay, so look, lads, I know this is a bit weird, but we are going to do. I don't know how much time you got, Matt, by the way, but I want to end this live stream in around 20 minutes. So for the next 20 minutes, I want to do a short match preview for tomorrow's game. Obviously, Tottenham Hotspur will be starting off tomorrow. Yep, they will be starting off their pre-season game versus Hearts tomorrow. Now, I mean, let's just quickly have a look about where Hearts are and where in the table they are. So they are in the Scottish Premiership. obviously the first division. Last season they did finish third in the championship. Obviously Celtic won, like number one, first place. Second was Rangers, and Hearts were third place. Yeah. So
I'm not gonna lie, mate. That's like
I was about to call you Ange there.
Mate, that's like winning the Special Olympics.
No, it's true. It's true. It's the Scottish Premiership. Matt, what are you thinking to see from the Tottenham players in tomorrow's game?
I just want to see them. I just want to see them on the Ange Postecoglou philosophy. I mean, the benefit is we didn't have apart from Mickey van der Ven. Apart from Mickey Radu Dragusin. I think Van der Ven. Pardon? Well, yeah. Oh, he's been at Copa America, hasn't he?
Yeah, Bentancur, Lo Celso. We haven't had a lot. You're right. No, we actually haven't had a lot. You are right. It's only Romero, Dragusin, Hojberg,
Van der Ven,
Lo Celso, and Bentancur. We've only had 6 players, and really none of them have actually.
Sixth? Who was the 6th?
Bentancur, Romero, Lo Celso, Dragusin, Van der Ven, and Hojberg.
I forgot Hojberg was still our player.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we had Hojberg at Denmark, didn't we?
Yeah, but let's be honest, Hojberg isn't going to start. Lo Celso isn't going to start.
Also, they left the tournament 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Van der Ven left the tournament on Wednesday. So that was recent. Dragusin left the tournament a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
But then obviously Bentancur was
in the final. In the third playoffs.
He was in the third place playoff on Sunday.
Yeah.
And then Lo Celso and Romero were in the final.
Yeah. Which they won. Congrats to them.
Woo!
Come on. Another trophy.
So, yeah, I mean, we don't have a huge number of players coming back, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good. Because in previous years, like, the England team's been like 7 Tottenham players.
Yeah.
Back when we had Kane, Ali,
Dyer, Rose,
Trippier, Rose. Like we basically had the majority of the England team. But now there isn't a single Tottenham player in the England team.
That's why they failed to win it. But yeah, go
on. So yeah, no, to be honest, I just want to see more of Ange Postecoglou. Like, I liked his philosophy. I liked what he was doing last year, and this year I just want. Now he's been there for a year, and he's got the whole summer. I want him to come in and just take the philosophy, and I'd like to see some players coming in. I might try and watch the game tomorrow. I don't know. I need to sign up to Spurs Play, I think.
I know. I'll send you a link on WhatsApp if you want.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. No need to pay for that rubbish. Sorry, Spurs, but I mean...
Well, mate, it is my birthday, so that's appreciated.
Oh, there we go. Happy birthday to Matt. How old are you turning? 18?
I am 37 tomorrow.
Oh, look at you. Go on. Come on, Matt. Get in there. What are you doing for your birthday? Anything special?
No, mate. Nothing at all. I've got a job interview.
Nice. Good luck on that. Or maybe you'll get a birthday gift from say to them, yeah, it's my birthday. You better give me the job. I might as well give it to you. But look, at Hearts tomorrow, just my personal view on it. I want to see a lot of these youngsters come in. Is that your phone?
Yeah, it is.
All good. Want to see some of these youngsters come in. Yeah, I'll put you on mute here. I want to see a lot of these youngsters come in. You know, see Tyrese Hall again. Want to see Will Lancashire. But unmute yourself. I just muted you. just see how these youngsters implement themselves into this Ange system. And also something that's very important to me as well is that I want to see how these seniors kind of get back into Ange system. That's just something I want to see throughout these preseason games. But yeah, so Matt, do you think I'm just gonna put up names for you, and it's just really based on absolutely zero knowledge, based on absolutely nothing. You just say yes or no if you think they're gonna start. So Archie Gray, you think he's gonna start?
No, but I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him involved. Same with
Lucas Bergvall.
Lucas Bergvall. Yeah, I'd like to see him involved.
Okay. Let's move on to Will Lancashire.
Yeah, I'd like to see him involved.
Yeah.
Same with Jamie Donley.
Okay. Now a little bit more. Emerson Royal.
I think it depends. It depends on what decision's been made. If they've decided he's leaving, then they might not bother. If they've decided, right, he's going to AC Milan, then they probably won't bother playing him because there's no point.
Mm-hmm.
But then, I don't know, they played Kane all pre-season last year, and then he went off to Bayern, so you never know.
No, 100% agree with you. Well, do you think Vicario is gonna have some game time, or Whiteman?
Vicario.
Austin. Yeah, Vicario. Fair
Vicario.
enough. And if you look at the centre backs, where the centre back option is actually quite interesting. You do have the likes of Ashley Phillips who could play potentially. And there's another player I think I'm missing who.
Well, all three of our starting centre backs won't be available tomorrow.
Exactly.
So it's going to have to be Ashley Phillips and probably
one of the youngsters, isn't it?
Well, I don't know it. Van der Ven might be available, but I doubt it. I assume he's being given like a week and a half off, and he'll return next week.
Yeah. So I'm just looking at also the under.
The Dragusin 2 weeks ago. Dragusin might be available.
Yeah.
Dragusin might be available. Romero definitely won't be available. Romero.
What about George Abbott? Do you think George Abbott?
So it could be Dragusin and Ashley Phillips.
Oh yeah. Probably. We'll have to see if Dragusin will even come back and be there. Who knows? Who knows if he's even going to be there? But look, do you think this is a final question, by the way, regarding to the preseason, little match preview? Do you think Tottenham Hotspur will continue to concede set pieces this season, or do you think we're going to kind of master it?
So they went out literally 2 weeks ago today.
Who? Romania.
Yeah, they lost to Netherlands literally 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, he's not going to be back. Dragison's not going to be back. Highly doubt it. Let's see. Bloody hell. No, not that I think. Well, you know, Jadon Sancho's staying at Man United.
Is he?
Yeah, looking like it looks like it.
I can't see when he's returning. So Dragusin's a possibility. I don't know. They'll probably give him a couple of weeks off. So
yeah.
Maybe he'll return end of this week. I don't know. We just got to wait and see, really. But yeah, I think Ashley Phillips will probably play tomorrow.
I think it's going to be a good time to see Tottenham, see the youngsters. This is major highlight on the youngsters, because it's like when we watched. I think they played Newcastle, and we got to see the youngsters play. That's kind of what I want to see. But look, Matt, predictions for tomorrow's game. What's your score prediction?
I don't know, mate. Like, I think it depends on the team we play, and I mean, I'd like to see 3-0 Tottenham.
Okay, fair enough.
I'd like.
I think it's going to be 6-1.
6-1. Okay.
Yeah, it's a pre-season game. It literally there's just goals.
Yeah, maybe, but then I think it depends on the team we play. Like, I don't know who's playing or what. So
yeah, fair enough. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, comment down below after this video a little happy birthday to Matt for tomorrow. Turning 18 years old, Matt. Look at him.
Mate, I haven't been 18 for 19 years, mate.
We'll keep it. It's fine. Don't worry. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys did enjoy this live stream. We'll be back tomorrow, maybe for another match preview. Who knows? I'm actually working tomorrow, so maybe not. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in the next live stream. Have a good day, and come on, you Spurs. Bye-bye.